Bonjour! My name is Abomination, and welcome back to the RoDL Week 12 versus the Roll Street Rillabooms. This is the Teambuilder. This is the final week of the season and the most important week of the season. If we beat the Roll Street Rillabooms, we tie with head-to-head against him because I got destroyed last time. In week 3, he 6-0'd me with a stupid Combine Tapu Koko. And then it goes to differential. My current differential is +1. His current differential is -7. If he cannot beat me differential. So if I win this battle, I'm 100% ahead of him. If I lose this battle, he is 100% ahead of me. We are tied in the standings, by the way. We are both 5 and 6. If I lose, I will not make it to the playoffs. If I win, I have a chance to make it to the playoffs. And a decent chance at that. His team has not changed since week 3. He has Tapu Koko, Victini, Como-O, Scizor, Rotom, Mo, Swampert, Umbreon, Drifblim, and Whirlipede. I'll say what 6 I think he's going to bring because I always forget to do that. Tapu Koko. I think he's going to bring the same 6 as last time. Tapu Koko, Victini, Como-O, Rotom-O, Swampert, and Umbreon. I do not think Scizor comes because last time he said it and I I didn't say it, but I thought of it. Scizor, my team has fire coverage all over the place. Scizor does not very like it, and Suicune as well. Scizor's steel moves are resisted by Suicune. Scizor I do not think shows up. If it does show up, it's actually very bad for me this time, so it would be smart of him to bring it. I'm scared of it right now because I'm not packing as much fire coverage simply because I could have fire coverage and I don't think he's going to bring it, so I'm gambling a bit. I do not like my matchup. Tapu Koko and Victini are extremely powerful. Both of them are very, very strong. The good news is they are both weak to ground, so Venray is good. I'm bringing Venray. But let's see what else I'm bringing. Up first, Zapdos with leftovers. In week 3, I brought Brave Bird, Curse, Charge, and Rest Zapdos. This time, he has to prep for that, so I'm not bringing it again. It could have swept his whole team had I had Drill Peck instead of Brave Bird. It would have completely destroyed him. Granted, he just didn't crit me. But I am still bringing something unique. It is not the same thing, but you will not see another Zapdos like this all the time. Those EVs are wild. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it looks like a lot of HP, a very moderately good amount of special attack, and then a decent amount of special defense, speed, and defense. His team is very well-rounded in the speed, kind of. Actually, yeah, no, it is. It is very well-rounded. I will not outspeed most things on his team. I will likely outspeed Scizor and Swampert and Umbreon and Drifblim and Whirlipede. Drifblim, provided it doesn't have Unburden. Doesn't matter. I have Static there. Physical Victini, I do not think shows up. I think he's going to be Special Victini, because if he's physical, his only way to hit, like right now, his only way to hit endgame is with Focus Blast. I think he's going to be special for that very reason. If he's physical, though, I have Static there. I live a V-Crate, not nicely. After Rocks damage, do not live a V-Crate. Choice Banded V-Crate. Even a Choice Scarf V-Crate pretty much almost kills me. It does a lot of damage. But they risk being paralyzed, and if they are paralyzed, that is good. provided Umbreon isn't safely around. That was an accident. Ignore that. I have Charge Beam, Substitute, Roost, and Hurricane. For weeks 10 and 11, I brought Thunderbolt, Toxic, Substitute, Roost. That did very good. I'm not bringing the same thing this time because Umbreon has Synchronize, and Synchronize works through Substitute. If I poison Umbreon behind a Substitute, I will still be badly poisoned myself. And I don't want to run Rest to counter that. Counter my own thing. So instead, I beat Umbreon by using Charge Beam in its face and starting to boost up. My HP and defense is perfectly built, so a foul play will not break my Substitute. I have 0 attack, IVs, and EVs. Foul play will not break my Substitute. Umbreon will not break my Substitute in general. Charge Beam can be blocked by a Swampert. I have Hurricane though, and Hurricane does like 3 shots, maybe 4 shots if he's max special defense. However, I have EVs to make sure my Substitute is not broken by a Flip Turn. Or, in Earthquake, obviously, I'm Flying type. If he has Scald, it likely breaks my Substitute. Likely breaks my Substitute, depending on his spread. If he has Ice Punch, he breaks my Substitute. Last time, he was afraid of me having Substitute on my Zapdos, which he should be afraid of that. So he may prep for it this time. I expect a kind of taunt on Umbreon to stop me from doing what I did last time. Or he brings Choice Banded Victini and he goes into it right away as soon as he sees anything sneaky with Zapdos. Which would be cool. I'm bringing Quinton.
My name is Mysterio.
He is a man this time. With a Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf allows me to outspeed everything on his team, including, with the spread I have, all that speed allows me to outspeed a Choice Scarf Victini, which I expect him to bring. This is my lead, probably disguised as Venray. I want to push Night Days right off the bat and hit the Victini incredibly hard. I really want to do that and put it in a terrible spot. He will have U-turn. So actually I won't do that. I'll lead Venray. Right? I'll lead Venray. If he's just Choice Banded V-Create and he just pushes it against my Venray, he obliterates me. And that's good for him. And Victini is incredibly dangerous like that. But there's no way he does that. There is a way he does that. Whatever. Max special attack and enough speed to outspeed Choice Scarf Victini. The only thing faster than me is a Choice Scarf Tapu Koko. That is the only thing. That is the only thing. Venray, Life Orb. Last time, Venray cost me the victory, kind of, because I brought Special Venray. This time, I'm bringing Physical. He's going to expect that 100%. There's no way he doesn't expect that. That's perfectly fine by me, though. Almost max attack Adamant. This does a lot of damage. If he's a specially defensive Swampert, this 2-shots it with Life Orb. Earthquake, I mean. Does a lot of damage. Enough speed there to outspeed a lot of his guys. Most of his guys, like his Swampert and such. Probably won't outspeed Como-O unless it's incredibly bulky. Speaking of Como-O, it is incredibly dangerous. Special defense there, right? HP. Nice. For way more with leftovers, I have almost no speed. I have Infiltrator. This is the first time I'm not bringing Prankster. Max special attack, Modest. I didn't realize it last time. but Fuemore hits his team pretty hard. Tapu Koko does not want to switch in. Victini is its best switch in to Fuemore, and I have Shadow Ball. Komo-o, obliterated. Scizor is a very good switch in as well, but like I said, I don't think he brings it. Rotom-Mo does not want to take Moonblasts, and it doesn't deal any damage to me back. Swampert, no grass moves. Umbreon, no Moonblasts. Drifblim doesn't want to take Moonblasts, and Whirlipede is a good switch in to me, actually. Whatever. I don't expect Whirlipede at all, but a little bit moderate amount of a moderate amount in HP, a teensy bit in special defense, and a lot in speed there. Infiltrator, Moonblast, Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Protect. This is the first time I'm bringing offensive Fuemore. Protect is kind of that strategy I was talking about with the Victini going for the freaking choice attack. I protect and see what it wants to go for. Almost brought Substitute, but I didn't. My plan with Substitute was he goes for V-Create, and he breaks my Substitute. Obviously, I would have to have Prankster to do this. He breaks my Substitute, and then his stats are lower, and I'm faster, and I can hit it with a Shadow Ball. However, the bad thing about that is I don't kill it with a Shadow Ball, and he just pushes V-Create again and obliterates me, even at -1. I didn't say Venrate's moves. I apologize. Poison Jab, Toxic Spikes, Earthquake, and Protect. Same thing with Venray here. Earthquake, I already said. 2-shot Swampert, and it's just good coverage. Hits Scizor pretty hard too. Poison Jab is great. Does not one-shot a Tapu Koko. Actually, wait, no, it does. It one-shots Tapu Koko, pretty sure. What I calced was if it gets a Iron Defense up, then it almost one-shots it. Toxic Spikes are very good against this team. This is the first week I'm bringing Toxic Spikes. Finally, they're good against the team. He has no way to soak them up. He has no poison types. Whirlipede can soak them up. Do I think it's gonna come? No. Scizor is immune to them. Do I think it's gonna come? No. And it certainly wouldn't switch in on this, knowing they could easily have Flamethrower or Fire Punch. Rotom-Mo he's going to be his Defogger. Tapu Koko can defog. It won't be defog. And if it is defog, Venray can deal with it. Scizor can defog. Do I think it's going to show up? No, I don't. And if it does, Earthquake does a lot of damage to it. Rotom-Mo, very likely his defogger. Poison Jab does a hell of a lot of damage to it. And then Drifblim is another defogger. Actually a good switch into me. Do I think it's going to show up? No. If it does... I'm sorry, that was weird. But Toxic Spikes are good against his team. I'm going to bring Toxic Spikes. If I don't just want to attack something in front of me. Like an Umbreon, for example. Switching in, I get Toxic Spikes. Umbreon Synchronized, by the way, does not work. If it comes in on spikes, does not synchronize them. Talked about Fuemore. Endgame with leftovers. Max HP. Careful Nature. Excuse me. With moderately good amount of special defense. Decent amount of defense, decent amount, and a little bit in attack. I have Thick Fat here. I can take V-Creates and Blue Flares. I think it's going to be special. Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Heal Bell, Milk Drink. Like I said, hazards are good. His defogger is going to be Rotom, which technically switches in on me very, very nicely. However, my intention is to Stealth Rock and kind of get out immediately. I don't intend to stay in very long with Endgame. Earthquake is there because it hits Victini, and Tapu Koko super effectively. Maybe I can teach one of them a lesson for being too comfortable in front of Endgame here. It's a 2-shot for either of them, pretty much. Maybe a 3-shot depending on their spread. And then Suicune, I thought was great. Can take V-Creates, kind of. Leftovers, max HP, a lot of defense, minus attack, increased defense. Is Bold Nature. I have Pressure. They only have 8 V-Creates. They only have 8 Bolt Strikes. Pressure will eat them away. He only has 4 of them if I switch in Suicune and he wants to spam, right? And a little bit of special defense. Scald, Sleep Talk, Calm Mind, and Rest. He does not have a good way to stop this. If Tapu Koko is gone, and Victini does not have and Victini is not physical, Suicune pretty much wins this game. Komo-o can't stop it. Komo-o could stop it. kind of. Scizor can't stop it. RoDL can't stop it because it doesn't do enough damage. If I'm Calm Mind. Swampert can't stop it because I'm Rest. And Umbreon can't stop it because I'm Rest. And Scald hits everything pretty hard. His Water type, this is what I don't like about Swampert, why I don't really like to draft it. I like my Water types to have Water Absorb. Ignore the fact that I have Suicune, but that was because I didn't have a Water type, but I like my Water types to have Water Absorb, and when you're a Water type and you take neutral from water damage, I find that a big weakness, and I'm going to exploit it on Swampert, because it's cannot immune to my Scald, and I'm just going to hit it. And that's my entire team. Very dramatic team builder, I know. I don't know why I'm speaking very dramatically and such, but it doesn't matter because it's the last match, and I need to win. I would have liked to prep a little bit more for Como-O, especially, but it's okay. Como-O is strong. Okay? My answer to Como-O, not very good. If you take a look at this team, my answer to Como-O is kind of quick. What the hell's my answer to Como-O? Huh? Excuse me while I switch Grass Knot with Extra Sensory. Oh. If he brings Como-O and I let it do its thing, it's over. God. Zapdos is my answer to Como-O. I can take a hit it with a huge Hurricane, which should obliterate it. I gotta play around, be careful around Como-O. Be careful around Como-O. I gotta be careful around Como-O. That's gonna be everything though, okay? Thanks for watching all these battles and team builders and this team builder. I'll see you for the battle, okay? Smell you later.